I'm Tamika, and this is Pretty Critical. So today I'm doing my 2024 best and worst purchases. I think it's really important to take stock of what you've really liked and has worked for your wardrobe and what you regret buying, especially as I move into 2025 and I've made a commitment to shop a whole lot less. I don't want to make my few purchases something that I'll regret. I'm gonna go back and forth, starting with a best purchase, this halter top from Jaded London. It's kind of a sneak in here because I bought it fairly recently and I've only worn it once, but I do foresee myself wearing it again and again when I go out. I just felt like so sexy, so confident, and it really has an edge to it. So a lot of my favorite pieces of clothing have that slight edge. Like I have leather pants, I have like a printed snakeskin tube top, but my overall style isn't edgy, and that's something that I'm trying to incorporate more into my wardrobe, not necessarily by acquiring more pieces, but by kind of reworking what I already have. Worst purchase, my Adidas Gazelles. I don't know, man. When Sambas came back around a couple years ago, I didn't hop on the train because I had bought them late high school or sometime in college, and I had just kept them around and never really worn them. I just know that they don't fit my style, they look a little odd on my feet, and I thought Gazelles were the solution to it. They're just a little more sturdy, have a little more shape to them. I bought this black on black because I thought it would be really cool. When it came, I didn't think it worked that great with my jeans. It doesn't look great with tights. It's just a little too bulky at the tongue for me. But I bought them right before I left for Istanbul. I really wanted a pair of walking around shoes that weren't just my white sneakers so I could make multiple outfits. So I felt like I had to keep them because I didn't have time to get something new. And that's the kind of mindset I want to get out of in 2025. Like, if I did not have the perfect outfit in Istanbul with the black sneakers, if I had just worn my white sneakers, I would have survived. No one in Istanbul would have been looking at me crazy, being like, what is she wearing? Like, no one cared but me. I should have just returned these shoes, kept the money in my pocket. These Ganni heels are both a best and a worst purchase. Now, I know everyone's familiar with the Ganni ballerina flat. I have size 10 feet, and I just felt like I had flippers when I put them on. Like, it wasn't cute. Other people, it works. You have big feet and you love it. I love that for you. I didn't like how it looked on me. And so when they came out with this version with a slight heel, I jumped on it because I love the pointed toe. I love the buckle. They worked with flared jeans, with trousers, with pants, with dresses. And I used the past tense because the heel on this one came clean off. I was in LA, a company was taking me out to dinner as part of an internship interview process, which that sounds insane. I'm in business school, everything is insane. I just crossed the street, I am feeling myself, I am feeling excited, and all of a sudden I realize that I'm uneven. I turn around, this is 6 feet behind me. So I am gonna take it to the cobbler because I think it's my favorite shoe, but I'm also gonna email Ganni and the store I bought it from because frankly, like, this is unacceptable for a shoe that costs this much. Another best purchase is this bag from Wallace. I use this for everything. I use it as a school bag, I use it as a travel bag. I love the pewter color, there's nothing it doesn't go with. And there's so many pockets. There's a little slip pocket here for my key and my wallet. There's 2 big pockets on either side, and I find when a bag has too many pockets, it's kind of a problem. There's not enough space for big things. This is cavernous. I shove everything in here when I travel. It also has a crossbody. I tend not to use it just because I really stuff this thing. When I go to school, I have notebooks, I have my pencil case, I have my water bottle, sometimes I have lunch. I've got an umbrella, I've got a calculator. I mean, I've got everything you could ever imagine in this baby. I've always kind of thought of Wallace as a mom brand. Even my first Wallace bag, which I bought years and years ago, I joined a Facebook group in order to find it because it was a sold out color in the style I wanted. And it was just me, like a 23-year-old and a bunch of moms. Like, I don't know if they've rebranded. I don't think they've even rebranded. I think I'm just drawn to Wallace despite not being a mom. Worst purchase, the Simone Rocha Crocs. Now these are gorgeous. Like, I love the gems. I'm not a Crocs girl, never have been. But these really converted me. Here are my issues. I got a 10. I wish they had a 10.5. My heel comes right against the edge there. And you know, a hanging over heel, it's not cute. And I'm right on the edge. It's also super delicate. So the way people would wear Crocs, like super casually, just knocking about, you can't really do this. Like, I don't want any of these gems to come off, so I'm very particular about where I wear it. It's also showing up very white on my screen, but really it's more of this like bone cream color. That makes it a little harder to pair with outfits. You wear a white tee and jean shorts in this and it's like a little bit off. Here it is close up. I think you can see the true color a little better here. Another best purchase are these jeans from Pacsun. They are just the perfect pair of distressed jeans. You know, I got a little booty on me. If that's you, these are wider at the thighs so you're not constricted, a little tighter at the waist to follow your shape. No other pairs of jeans existed to me this past summer, unless I was going somewhere where the distressing was just like not appropriate. But for the most part, something that is short but not too short, your butt is covered, perfectly distressed, tight at the waist, loose at the thighs, that's perfect for me. Worst purchase is this NYU sweater that I bought secondhand. It's from a brand called Hillflint. They make vintage style sweaters, so they're not actually vintage, but it looks like it could be from like the 50s. I love NYU, I love the concept of the sweater. I don't love the color. I had seen what Hillflint once offered, and there was this beautiful purple sweater, and that's what I wanted. But it was nowhere to be found. I'm searching Etsy, I'm searching Poshmark, I'm searching Depop. I'm looking everywhere, and this is what I found, so I bought it. And I just wasn't satisfied for it. So I kept an eye out. And when you're not satisfied with a purchase, you keep looking for something else to buy, and that's what I did. Like every day, I would check the resale sites to see if someone had put the sweater I actually wanted, and in the meantime, I never wore that sweater. Finally, someone put this sweater up on Poshmark, I think it was, and I snatched it up. So happy to have it, which just goes to show you that you really shouldn't settle for second best when it comes to shopping. I would have rather not bought that first sweater than having bought it, not been truly happy with it, not having worn it, and now it's sitting in my closet, taking up space, and I have to sell it. Maybe someone buys it, maybe someone doesn't, but that was money out of my wallet. Anyway, go Violets. Maybe my best purchase of 2024, or at least a top favorite, is this Simone Rocha crossbody. This is my most expensive purchase, I'll tell you that. But to me, it was so worth it. The details on this are incredible. It's kind of like a cargo utility style, but under the flaps are these cute little bows. On the strap is this pearl detailing. You'll notice it looks pretty similar to the Simone Rocha Crocs. This kind of embellishment is kind of her signature. And it's just so perfect for travel, and it's huge. It's so much bigger than you think. I often think that I've lost something completely because I can't find it in here. It's cavernous. I think that's the second time I've used cavernous to describe a bag, but that's the kind of bag I like. Worst purchase, this hat from Lisa Says Ga. It looks crazy. I look crazy. I am just, I don't know, I'm not a hat girl. If my head is too big, if my head is too small. I'm gonna try it out again this summer, but I'm telling ya, it's not looking good for this hat. And it sucks because the motif is so cute. I love the embroidered tomatoes. The bright green is really fun, but I'm just not a casual baseball dad hat girl. I mean, you saw the Jaded London halter top. Like, it's just, it doesn't, I'm gonna try. Two more. This Ganni tote, gargantuan, ludicrously capacious bag. I mean, goes out this far, you could wrap it around you. It's so big. This was out of stock on the Ganni site, and then I saw it while I was in London, and I was so tempted, but I was like, $100+ on a tote? Like, who are you? Like, who do you think you are? But I just could not stop thinking about it. So when I got back to the US, I emailed them and asked if it was gonna be back in stock. And they were like, oh, we can neither confirm nor deny, but keep your eyes peeled. So I was like, all right, it's coming. So as soon as it was back in stock, I snapped it up, and it is way too big for school, which is what I told myself. Like, I'll wear it to school. The way I'm like slamming people in the hallway. But it's such a great utilitarian bag because I have package thieves. So I send all my packages to my friend's house. So every once in a while I need to go over, haul ass from Chelsea back over to Brooklyn. It's a lot. And I have no idea how I would make it work without this bag. I would literally have to take a suitcase and roll it over because, as you know, I have a shopping problem. 2025, we're working on it. It also has this cute embroidery. It says, Ganni, have a nice day, please recycle. This rose bandeau is so cute. It's got pleating on the side, rosettes on the front. I have not worn this once in 2024. I'd actually bought a medium because reviews said that it ran tight, and that I wore Christmas 2023. But it was super loose, but it was a Christmas at home, so it didn't matter. But I kept my eyes peeled for when the small came back into stock. So I got the small, haven't worn it, never reached for it, never even think about it. And realistically, my stomach is not always, I'm not always ready to show my stomach. Some days are stomach out days, some days are stomach in days. For me, personally. So I just never grab for it. And so I still need to sell the medium. Maybe I'll sell the small. Or maybe I set an intention to like wear it in 2025. Just so it feels like it wasn't a total waste. And it's so cute. Like, it really is beautiful. It's just never top of mind. It's from Meshki, by the way. I lied, there's one more best purchase, and it is wrapped up very carefully because it is broken and I need to get it fixed. But I bought this watch secondhand from History Time Travel. It is absolutely insane. I love the mix between modern with the eyes and vintage, which is the underlying watch. She did notice in one of my TikTok videos that it had broken. I had no idea myself. But she left a comment saying she would fix it for me. It's been almost a year and I still haven't shipped it to her. So I'm hoping the offer still stands. It was my favorite thing in the entire world. I wore it every day. I was like, F my Apple Watch. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your best and worst purchases were. My plan, my hope, my intention for 2025 is that I can't even do a video as long as this next year because I will have bought so few things. We'll see. I have some more videos coming about where my financials and my love for fashion are clashing. Also, my emotional well-being and my love for fashion are clashing. 2025 is very much not a reset, but kind of like forward growth that I've yet to hit. I'll see you guys next time.